Thank you very much for joining me. How you been? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Steve Renazizi. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Fucking lit. I'm the guy. Steve Renazizi. Lit. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Fucking lit. I'm the guy. Steve Renazizi. What's the odds? 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 What's
So much Game of Thrones.
You're just watching all of them?
Non-stop.
I told you what I'm doing. I just
Welcome
watched the
back
season.
to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. What's the odds with Steve Renazizi? We are live on a Monday, a very special Monday edition of the podcast because I am traveling this Wednesday. So it's, I don't know, Monday the January 26th or something like that. 27th. Perfect. Doesn't matter. We're here in Burbank. We're live on the Facebook page. So if you're watching us, thank you very much. And I'm joined as always by Brenton and Lucas.
Hello.
We did a show together last night. So I don't know. You guys are up later than I am probably normally. You're up way late.
Yeah, I went to bed at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. regardless.
Yep.
Yeah, so 1 o'clock in the morning is pretty late for me. Not always,
Well, you're a
but
dad,
still,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, dads
But I'm
don't-
up. I was up digging a hole this morning. I finally got.
But you were up digging a hole this morning?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Who you killing?
Killing.
Oh, you're putting the batting cage in.
It's
Oh.
in, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Boom.
We got to put that on the Instagram. That's
We'll
awesome.
put it on the Instagram. Boom. The batting cage is in, fully functional. Couple small tweaks we got to do to it, but yeah, we are ready to go.
That's some good contact.
Very fun.
Let's get some content. Let's do...
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, for sure.
A
Because first of all, I got a
speed test.
double jugs machine, so it goes up to 110, and it's only 40 feet away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my kids put it up today. I was in there for a little bit. I put it on about 50 from 40 feet. It feels like. I mean, I missed the first like 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's fast.
Yeah. But it's so much fun, dude. Just to crush it. Just whack a ball in the backyard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told them it's not a toy. We had the big talk. It's not a toy because it could hurt someone.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to do it.
You could kill someone with 110?
I also brought in oranges for you guys. I have a ton of oranges from my tree because immediately I realized I finished putting it in. We were setting it up. We're doing the orange balls in there, those balls you hit. And then I just see my son go, I wonder if an orange could go with. I go, no. This is not a toy.
Yeah.
You got a juicer.
So of course they had to go to the dentist, and I picked down as many oranges as I could, anything that was going to possibly fall, because I know it's going to sit there, and I know they're going to look at it, and at some point they're going to put the fucking orange through the
You have
thing.
to.
Mm-hmm. And the juice is going to get in the end, in the
You're
motor
raising
part.
A couple of little scientists, and they got to see what happens.
It's cool as fuck, though, dude. It really is. We're going to get some lights back there, some music. Mm-hmm. I could probably, and then plus I hit some golf balls off the fake grass. I fucking loved it. Hanging out with them was so much fun. I needed to do that yesterday just to keep my mind off of shit all day long. Here's the deal. I wasn't the biggest... I'm not the biggest Laker fan. I wasn't even the biggest Kobe fan. Michael Jordan was my guy. That was my generation. He was the guy that but I saw Kobe's, taking the throne from Michael Jordan. I respected everything he did. But to me, I look at this when I heard yesterday, the immediate thing is as a dad, all the videos you saw of him and his daughter playing basketball together, like those are the things that just when I watch videos of me and my kids and stuff that we're doing now, I immediately, that's what I go to as a person. And I think of beyond the basketball player, I feel terrible for his wife and their remaining kids. I feel bad for the other people that were in the helicopter. It was, I get upset about when I think about it because of that angle. It's not an LA thing for me. It's not a basketball even thing for me. I appreciated everything he did for the game. But when I think about, I understand. Like when I heard, I was at my kid's school. We were doing something. It was like a function, school function, and the news starts to trickle, and I could just see grown, my age, grown men. Just a couple guys fell to their knees and they were crying. They were holding each other, and at first you're like, wow, man, it's really hitting. But then I think about it, I'm like, if this was Derek Jeter. If this was the guy, your guy, whoever your guy is, your Iowa guy, if this was my guy would be Derek Jeter, 20 years in one uniform, playing for a team that you fucking love, winning championships, I would be beyond distraught, because I also know what he's trying to do in the second act of his career. And that's what I think Kobe was trying to do. I don't know. It changed everything yesterday. I don't know if it changed like your guys' day. I feel like I had a certain idea of what I was going to do, and it kind of kept me focused on like digging the hole and putting the grass down and stuff like that. I listened to the news, but I felt much more tired. Like even going into our set last night, I was like, I don't even know if the audience is going to be cool or how they're going to feel or if anyone's talking about it. But especially in Los Angeles, the vibe felt heavy. And did you guys, when you heard, first of all, did you believe it?
I was on the internet right when it happened, and then I found out through Barstool, and then immediately checked other sources, and ESPN and Sports Illustrated kind of waited.
Yeah, I wonder why they waited. I thought about that. I wonder. I went home. And CNN still was not covering. They were covering a helicopter crash, but they were not mentioning names. And I thought, I'm like, why are they not doing that? And then I realized, TMZ is the first fucking place to break this. And I don't know if you saw that news conference with one of the police or fire chiefs out here, Villanueva, right, who really, really came down on them, and rightfully fucking so. Yes, now everyone has to report, as first reported by TMZ, Kobe Bryant dies in a helicopter crash. But do you know what? You know who didn't know yet? Anyone else that was in that helicopter crash's family? Probably Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's family probably found out through TMZ. And I don't know how you guys, I know there's freedom of the press, but that to me just fucking feels awful. It feels terrible. And I know they have their sources, and I know that how information gets, leaked and passed around, and they're the ones willing to put it up there first, and now everyone has to say as first reported by TMZ. Congratulations to them, but I don't know. If you got to find out that someone, your husband or your wife or your fucking child died through TMZ, man, that does not feel right to me at all. It doesn't sit well at all. But you know what? I also knew, on the other hand, it's probably correct.
Right.
It's probably correct.
Right.
Because of all their sources, especially in Los Angeles. If it happened somewhere else, it might have been, but here it's...
It also has to hit you as a youth sports coach.
Yeah, it's... You see a guy like him and you say to yourself, all right, well, his sons are going to be unbelievable. And he didn't have any sons. He had daughters who, I don't know if any of them, other ones are into basketball, but the one that passed, Gigi, she seemed to just have the same drive as her dad, watching the videos of the two of them together. And you say to yourself, can Kobe Bryant possibly coach girls basketball? Like, he has so much knowledge and just an unbelievable intellect for the game. That could he have the patience, really, to be able to pass that knowledge along? And you see, and I don't know, it looked like he was able to do that. His daughter looked like she didn't, she wasn't forced to play the game. It wasn't shoved down her throat. She seemed to have the joy for the game.
Yeah.
Probably the way he did growing up, watching his dad play basketball. And that's terrible, because he had so much to teach people, and whatever else his second act was going to be as far as his career, a producer, he won an Academy Award, all the other things he was getting into. I think he really enjoyed the production side, but I think the coaching and the basketball knowledge, the ability to share that. I think, he would have been a tremendous coach on any level. Girls basketball, if his daughter went on to play college and then went to the WNBA, how great would it be if you had Kobe Bryant coaching WNBA, coaching his daughter possibly? It would be unbelievable. We're not even going to get to see his induction speech, which would have happened probably next year because he would have got in. I think he would have been on the ballot this year and gotten in, obviously. First ballot Hall of Famer, no question. And we didn't get it. We're not going to get it. So it just sucked. And then even today it feels like a leftover. They cut away from golf yesterday. The announcers had to do the whole, announce it on the air, and then they were going to the golf. They cut back to the news. They went back to the golf, and it was just, I don't know. No one seemed to be really into it.
It's still unbelievable. He's one of those guys you just didn't think would ever die.
Yeah, mortality is a crazy thing, and you say to yourself, well, obviously we're not guaranteed anything, so you take advantage of the time, but you say to yourself, well, this person's a 41-year-old, very healthy, former elite athlete that'll be here for a very long time teaching people, so we don't really have to start to honor that person yet, or not, you don't take them for granted, but we don't really have to treasure them yet. And then something like this happens where you're like, man, you don't know, and you don't know how it impacts you until it happens, unfortunately. You don't know what you feel for someone or what all those moments meant. It's not that Kobe Bryant was that he necessarily helped your community out or gave you money personally or whatever. But if he made the shot that won the game that you and your dad happened to go to, that happened to be the last game you guys went to, and you fucking couldn't believe Kobe made that shot, and that's all you talked about, and that's the memory you have, you don't know how that affects you till after something like this happens. Because you say to yourself, that guy was going to be here forever. I never thought losing him was going to bring up all these other things inside. So that's what I'm saying. When I saw grown men go to the ground, I put myself. Derek Jeter for me. If the first thing I would think of is like going to the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square and watching the '97 the '98 World Series with my friends in that. On the big screen there, like I remember, I remember being when he tossed the ball during the Oakland A's, the backhanded toss to Jorge Posada. I was moving cross country. We were in a fucking bowling alley in Toledo, Ohio. Me, my dad, and my future wife. And when he did it, it was my dad and I couldn't fucking believe it. So like the things the memories that stir up when someone like this goes, it just you never can know what to expect. So I feel terrible for him. I was telling Lucas last night, one of the other families in the helicopter with them was a tremendous baseball coach from Southern California who happened to coach Jeff McNeil on the Mets. I heard he coached Aaron Judge, a couple other Southern California guys. And, it's unimaginable. Their whole family seems to be ripped apart as well. So, I guess if you're, whatever you are, religious, not religious, however you go about emoting energy towards people, that's how I'd go about dealing with this from now on, because I don't know.
It's united everybody more than anything in the last probably 4 or 5 years I can think of, though.
Yeah. Most people, yes. Then there are some of our friends who, seem to take a different path.
I'm not going to talk about that.
We can talk about that. By the way, and by the way, I'll say this. It's just as much as I went on about how understandably upset you could be about something like this, I will also say that if a comedian makes a joke, which is very much on brand, with how they have felt their entire career, and it doesn't necessarily vibe with how you feel, then you don't have to get up. You can get upset about it, but you don't need to make a big deal about it. You don't need to go, on and on and on and say this person's not funny. Like, I don't get that. I don't understand eating ourselves. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You got a guy like Ari who makes a joke, okay, which is very on brand for what he thinks and how he is, and then you're gonna have people get upset, rightfully so. He this is what he does. He trolls people, and
Right.
I know there are I would not have done it. I would not have done it. I don't feel the same way.
It just shows you the power of Kobe.
It does, but it also doesn't give people a right to just throw everything out the window and go, no, this is the only thing you can have no other dissenting opinion. Okay, you can't do that. You cannot do that, even in moments like this, because what happens when when it's something that you say that someone else doesn't like? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't need to like the joke. You don't even need to understand it. Just move on from it. You don't. I mean, especially if you're a hobbyist comedian, someone who didn't grow up doing it or want to do it for your entire life. Casting judgment on another person who's in the same business as you, same industry, trying to do it every single night, and is quite frankly better than you. You just leave it alone. That's how it is. You leave it alone. So, yeah. Do I agree with what Ari said? No. Did I expect it? Yes. Do I still love him and would and completely defend his honor to the nth degree? Yeah. Am I going to wear a bulletproof vest when we go to the Rams game next year? Yes. So, there's that. You have a different opinion. I mean, whatever. Brett and I talked about it last night. He doesn't necessarily agree with what I think.
I mean, it's great. There's a mural down the street from my apartment, and people are taking pictures in front of it, leaving flowers. It's just, it's been there for 5 years.
I get that. I understand that.
That guy's power is unlike any I've ever seen.
But for as idolized as that person could be, there has to be someone that doesn't like them.
Oh, correct.
And even if you look at like, oh my, because I read his comments, like his child died. Yes, that is another terrible thing, and even a reason to leave the situation alone enough on its own.
And Ari's,
but Ari doesn't have a child.
Right. In his defense, he wrote that tweet before that had gotten out.
Probably, yeah, and yes, but you can't make someone feel something that they don't have the ability to feel. You can't. You don't know. There's no. And I know this is cliche. You don't know what it's like to have a child or feel that way until you actually do. And that's and literally that's the only way you can know. So I mean, you have empathy. You guys don't have kids yet, but you can see how that is. Some people just don't have that switch, and they don't understand it, and they can't, and that's okay too. That's okay. We have to have room for them as well. For fuck's sake, man. Sick of fucking comedians eating each other. It's bullshit. It really is. Even fucking ones that aren't tremendous comedians should not be taking shots at other people. I don't know. Whatever. You guys, it's, everyone's right to their own opinion. Fuck it, right?
Fuck it. Well said.
I don't know. I'm pissed off about the TMZ thing.
Yeah.
Because that bothered me, and I was upset when I got to the store last night to hear like how badly. I can understand LA people getting upset with Ari and shitting on him, and he by the way, he doesn't mind that.
Like he's the one guy who enjoys reading the negative comments.
Maybe enjoys it. It doesn't faze him, so it's not like you're like, oh, I need to worry about his soul and his no, that doesn't. There's no problems there. Mm-hmm. But then to raise it to another level, to copy his stories and put them in your Instagram stories and call attention to it,
right?
Just to point out how bad this person is, doesn't make you any better, at all.
Yeah, it's the shittiest.
Especially when they do the same fucking thing you do.
Yeah,
and it happens a lot from hobbyists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you leave it be.
People that don't do stand up every single night and haven't been doing it for 20 years every single night. So that's all I'll say about that. We will move the fuck on. I don't have my soundboard plugged in, but otherwise I would have a fart sound or something to make it move. Perfect, dude.
Nice.
That was more of a queefy, but I wanted to. Well, did you watch the Grammys, by the way?
I watched like 10 minutes.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
It was just on
I
for
saw
a minute.
Billie Eilish win a couple Grammys. That was
Billie
it.
Eilish won everything. And we talked about that, and she swept everything she was in.
But see, now I thought that was going to be Lizzo's thing.
Lizzo won everything else. So, like, Lizzo won Best Urban Contemporary Album.
Yeah.
Like I said, Billie Eilish swept, first person to sweep since the 80s, like 83, I think they said.
She's only 18, too.
18.
And
And
you
her
know,
brother Phineas, he won a couple of Grammys, too,
Yeah.
as a producer.
I thought, like, brother was, like, just like, this is, like, my writing partner. Like, no, that's a real
No, he's
fucking...
a legit, he won Producer of the Year.
Yeah, they're a team.
They're, like, from Monrovia.
Yeah.
They live at home. 60 minutes at a piece on them. They live at home, like in LA still.
Really?
Yeah. Hippie parents.
Yeah.
Big hippie parents.
Well, I mean, look what... She's not your normal 18-year-old girl.
No.
So you
Yeah.
need to have certain eclectic parents to raise a girl like that, I guess. Or people like that. You went 3-0 on our picks.
Yep.
What were your...
I got the gift.
What were your categories again?
He had Best Contemporary Christian Album, and congratulations, Burn the Ships.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
Burn the
that's-
Ships.
Didn't I walk you into that?
No, you did not.
Yeah, you walked me out of it.
You walked him out of it trying to get him to go with the haven't seen it yet.
Yep. I know my Christian music.
Yeah.
I know my people.
my
You thought it was going to be the guy who was like looking for God, but he hadn't found him. but it was
Yeah.
like, nope.
You knew it.
No, we need someone who believes.
How did I do?
You went 1 for 2. You
We did 3.
no, we did 2.
We did 2?
We did
Oh,
2
okay.
each. You got Best Opera. Congratulations.
right.
Yes, you did. Fantastic, Mr. Fox.
Yes.
However, you were wrong about. You said Mass Manipulation would win Best Reggae.
Yeah.
No,
Damian Marley won?
no.
Who won?
Rapture by Kofi.
Oh, fucking Kofi.
Kofi got you. And then I was
Kofi.
correct
And what
with
did you do?
the Best Jazz Vocal Album, 12 Little Spells,
Uh-huh.
but I was incorrect for the kids song, the kids album. I said it was going to be the Okie Dokie Brothers.
Who won?
Not this year. Ageless Songs for the Child Archetype.
I didn't even see any of these awards during the show.
No.
I think they only did
air
like
most
4
of them.
awards.
Yeah, they don't air nearly everything.
So when did they give those away? The night before, or like?
I think they probably give a few of them away the night before or after it's announced. But then, like, a lot of stuff is done off camera, like in between.
a friend of
setups
ours
the
went.
performances.
They were like, we had to get there like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
because that's when it really like starts. You know,
Yeah,
they start
so-
giving out awards and shit. So people,
They hand
yeah,
out the early stuff. Most of it they don't televise. Otherwise, it'd be a 12-hour ceremony.
I like watching it because I enjoy the performances. That like it lends itself well to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a.
But Lucas did good. And if you put money
Lucas.
on us, we actually made you some money. If you bet on our picks, for the most part, you made money.
I mean, yeah, we only got 2 wrong. 1 for you and 1 for me. Lucas, man. I mean, did you know any of those legitimately, or those were all true guesses?
True guesses.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But deduction, plays into it.
Yeah.
You did do some logic and.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
no.
I was happy to be wrong about Ellen. Dave Chappelle won the Grammy for Best Comedy.
I know. 3
was
years
great.
in a row, by the way. Which, if I had that information,
You're right.
I might have changed my thought process on it because, I thought they were like, they always gave it to, they did nominate Chappelle, but gave it to like a more mainstream person,
Yeah.
even though Ellen's, a little mainstream. But yeah, I didn't realize Chappelle won. This is his 3rd fucking year in a row.
Didn't realize that
3rd
either.
year in a row.
I probably would have said, "Oh, it's going to be Dave again." I didn't
Damn.
think the Academy actually picked really good.
Jim Gaffigan had a funny joke though. I don't know if you saw it. Did you hear it?
No, what'd he say?
He goes, "Hi, I think he came. He's like, hi, I'm Jim Gaffigan, and most of you know me as a comedian. I'm just here to lose to Dave Chappelle." Anyway, it just keeps going on. Yeah, it was great. But I didn't realize. I thought Ellen would win.
Yeah, I
really
thought so
did.
too. That's where I would have put my
I'm
money.
happy that they got it right. Mm-hmm. It's funny they got it right, and comedians still. That's
Right.
not funny. I can't believe he said that. But the fucking Grammys like that was a great album. Fuck
Yep.
yeah. There was one performance that I was like, oh damn, this is great. Oh, what's his name? John
Legend?
No, Tyler the Creator. Well, the Nipsey Hussle thing was nice. the tribute to Nipsey Hussle. Meek Mill was good, and you know they get everyone together, and John Legend's got a great voice. But I enjoyed the Tyler the Creator, Boys to Men mashup. They did it was kind of a weird situation, like set wise. It spun. There were like 3 different sets, and they were filming different things at the same time. Just seeing Boys to Men, I thought there were 4 of them. Only 3 of them came out.
Oh, really?
There are 4.
Yeah.
Only 3 came out. I know, and I'm trying to figure out which Boys to Men was not, because
I have a little bit of knowledge about this.
You do?
Yes. The 4th guy had a rare hip condition or something like that.
Okay.
So he left the band a long time ago. He was
Really?
the
Do you know
bass,
which one he was? Oh, the bass guy.
Yeah, the bass, yeah.
Dude,
Nate, I
come
believe
back to
his
me,
name is.
baby. That guy?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now. That guy had a hip. So what if your hips? You can't fucking sing because your hips broken?
That is the easiest guy to replace, though.
They don't
You
even
just
dance.
need the deepest baritone you can and have him speak.
But you need a little bass
You
there.
can wheel him out though.
The cold opening.
True.
You see, they did a thing for Kobe.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys was joined by the 3 of them in like street clothes, and they sang "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye."
Wow.
Yeah. But I was wondering where the fucking 4th guy was the whole time. And I'm thinking, did he die? And then the entire time I'm Googling, like, what happened to this guy? And then I was like, nah, the kids said something. I ran away and didn't get to look at it. But I was wondering.
Yeah.
Because even when they came out and did their performance with Tyler, the Creator,
Yeah.
there was only 3 of them.
I saw him 4 years ago. There was 4 of them.
Really?
Yeah, so this is recent.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. But they still sounded good. It was kind of a cool performance. I don't know. Are you into Tyler, the Creator?
I'm into Boys to Men.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's my
Motown Philly's back again, bro.
Yep.
Doing a little East Coast swing. Motown Philly. I did fucking them. I did Crisscross, the whole thing. Remember?
Yeah.
Because Crisscross wore their clothes backwards. They were
Yeah.
part of the Motown Philly gang.
Make you want to jump.
Everything. They made you want to jump. Everything about that whole era was fucking fun. Real fun. I'd play basketball. I'd get sunburn, and then listen to Motown Philly. Life was good. Do you understand? What's simpler than that? What's better than that?
I have an update.
Oh, is he dead,
No,
Aaron?
No, bass singer Mike
Bivens.
McCreary,
Okay.
also known as Mike Bass, had chronic back problems resulting from multiple sclerosis.
Oh,
So he left in 2003.
2003.
Wow, there was 4 of them when I saw. I swear.
You might have been high, dude.
I was in Iowa, so I don't think I
You might have
was.
been high and double vision on one side, blurred vision, and one of them just snuck out to the side of your corner of your eye.
Right.
It does make it. You would think that they would find another, like, hey,
Yeah.
there's a lot of fucking bass guys out there to do it.
Yeah,
but
that's an
maybe-
important role.
Oh, there was nothing better than those days. By the way, Tyler, Creator, when I went to Bonnaroo with Ari, he performed at that Bonnaroo and then slept in a tent with the people the entire festival.
What year was that?
I don't know, the year 2016.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes, 2016.
So he was already like
Oh,
big,
yeah,
big.
big. And slept in a tent with like in Tent City
That's the way to
with like
do it.
100,000 people. Because everyone that we ran into talking about drug stories, they were like, have you seen Tyler, the Creator? Because people couldn't believe they were running into Ari and I because we were hanging out there. But we were still like, had our own little section and stuff. But they were like, Tyler, the Creator's sleeping like with like 2 things down from our friends. Like he slept out there with them. He's a strange, cool dude. Mm-hmm. Are you a fan of his?
No, but I respect his art.
My wife was like, I don't get this. By the way, we almost got divorced this week. Oh my God. Putting in this fucking batting cage.
Is she against it?
No.
Yeah.
Totally for it.
Yeah.
Totally for it. But it was my project, right? So the last thing I had to do was put the actual cage, the tent cage thing up. And it can't just be one person. You need like at least 3 or 4 people, 2 or 3 adults or 4 people, little people. That's what we have. So I'm like, everyone get a corner. And right away, she's like, this isn't right. Because it wasn't working correct. This isn't right. And then she's like, why don't you do this? I go, I don't need how to. I just need you to listen at this point. And it was just one on top of the other. And finally, I was like, you need to go inside. And she's like, you just do it. And I put this fucking thing up, which was almost impossible, with me and my 2 sons. And they were like, it's okay, Dad, it's okay. I'm like, At one point, Jonah goes, "We don't even have to put it up." I go, "Don't let your mother take the joy out of this. Don't you dare let your mother sap the joy out of this pitching
You
machine."
could have called
okay?
us.
No. I have.
I know I'm only slightly larger than your kids.
I
but
have.
I have put one up before.
It's not the point. We could have done it if she just listened to what I said.
Steve,
Hold it.
Steve, you're
and-
not listening.
I said it's Iwo
Steve,
Jima.
but it's
You
not
gotta
right.
Stake your
Steve,
foot.
but you got to do it correctly. You only get one shot at doing it right. Then we have
Where's
to,
the instructions?
We have to start over.
I go, they're inside. They're inside. They're inside.
Why are
She
they
goes,
inside? Bring them
because
outside.
I know them. There's only 4
No,
fucking.
bring them outside.
There's
We can
4
look at
steps.
it. Let's just
Put
look
the
at it.
poles
They
in,
probably have a
spike 'em
picture.
in,
Let's
hold
look
it up,
at it and let's do
pull
it
down
right.
the ropes.
Let's do it right.
I've
It was very
already
expensive,
done
but they
this.
want it to be proper.
It's so infuriating when someone thinks that they can just come in the middle of something that you've been fucking sweat. And by the way, I'm not good at this. I don't like doing this. This is not something I thrive at. But I'm trying to go outside my comfort zone, and you know, it's pretty simple. I'm looking at it, I go, I can fucking do this. Cut a hole, roll it out, put it in, put it up, right? Hello? I'm 95% of the way done, and then my boss comes in with all her fucking inquiries as to why is it like this, and is this supposed to be like this? Isn't right. That's it. This isn't right. What? I'm like doing something. This isn't right. What's not right? Where is it? What are you talking about? Use your fucking words. Why am I the only one communicating here? Can't talk to people like that. See, this is why nothing gets done. This is why I go, you're the reason why nothing gets done. You're the reason.
Jesus, you can't say that.
I'm with him on that, though.
It's just beyond. Like,
No,
when you're
no,
like,
no.
It would take weeks of planning if you coordinated with your entire family this batting cage. You have to do it yourself.
You should have just.
I had to take the bull by the horns and say to
Yeah.
myself, this cannot be complicated. I'm not going to just go, hey, to some guy, I want to put a batting cage back there. How much is it going to cost? And then they write me and I write them a check. I got to start doing some things by myself. And this was one of my first big things. And I knew that the net part was going to be hard. Not putting it together, just getting it up on
Yeah,
its feet.
that was the hardest part. Well, we had how heavy are the steel poles that you put in?
The whole box was 50 pounds.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, mine was like really fucking heavy steel. Maybe we put in one 12, 13 years ago,
Yeah.
so maybe it was different material, but
This is like a big tent.
it was hard digging that. And then did you put cement in the holes or?
No,
Yeah,
Brenton.
see, we had to put cement in, and it was a whole thing.
No, I staked it down. I got the stakes in. At one point, we didn't think we'd get the stakes through the artificial grass. I YouTubed how to get stakes through artificial grass, and nothing came up. I think I stumped YouTube. They were like, stakes?
No one's done that yet.
Yeah, they're like, just hammer it in, you fucking moron.
Start a page, you'll go viral.
I realized that you just have to stop being such a pussy and really get into the hammer. Because I was like, come on. Tick, 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 tick. You gotta that first one's gotta be a fucking wallop, right? Which I had it. I had the vigor for it after. But yeah, it really infuriated me in the moment. And so, but it's up now. And now everyone has fun. And now she'll take, we put a batting cage up.
We did a great job.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
Did we?
It's for the kids. You keep making this about you. It's for our children, Steve.
All right, let's get to the Super Bowl. The fucking Super Bowl is this week. Did anyone watch the? Because
I watched the Pro Bowl.
You did?
Yes.
He had money on it.
You talk about like the luster was off that. They announced it there. They cut away.
They cut
went
away,
back
yeah.
to the game.
They cut away. They had a
and it was
moment of
like-
silence. The whole crowd,
I
instead
know.
of being silent, was chanting Kobe. That was really cool. But the game itself, I don't know what they should just not do
play.
one.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Well, that's the thing. They should not do one. The skills competition, they added a couple events. That was fun to watch.
That is so much fun, and
It's
I didn't
great.
watch that. I
Make-
should have watched
make
that.
more of that.
The tic-tac-toe with the fucking
but the
kickers.
the game, why even have running backs? Because as soon as they're touched, as soon as they hit the hole and someone even does two hands, they blow the whistle dead. The play's over. Wide receivers, they're just catching it, falling
Yeah.
down, or they're getting like touched, and it's done. There was no hitting.
I saw someone intercepted the ball, or there was a fumble or whatever, and then he lateraled it to Cox on Philadelphia.
Yeah, and no one's trying to tackle him.
And yeah, he just ran it in. Like, and there were dudes running next to him, like.
Well, they were talking
trying
like,
to baby strip the ball or whatever, but like.
a guy like Amari Cooper. He is in line to get a huge payday but he's playing in this game, and if he gets hurt,
Yeah.
he's not getting paid. They're going to draft somebody, and they're going to pay him.
The thing is, though, it's like there are bonuses attached to making the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
And they already got that money. So they show up. The winners all get $70K. The losers get $35. You're getting $35K.
Yeah, but I mean, like
just for
there are
showing up.
sometimes guys have incentives in their contracts to show up, or to if you make the Pro Bowl, you get an extra $1 million, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you necessarily have to play in the game to get that.
Right.
I don't know. You might have to play in the fucking game.
I-
Yeah,
No,
but
I
you
don't
can
think you have
play in
to.
the game without trying, which clearly a lot of
That's
them were.
what they're doing, though. But it's only a matter of time.
But the
before-
NFL pays every winning player an extra $70K and every losing player $35. So you're getting at least $35
Yeah,
just
do you
for
know
showing
why?
up
Though, just to,
after
just
the team
because
pays
they're
you.
well, they have to try to give some sort of incentive. Nobody
Yeah, but
wants to do it.
They should just not, or they should just play flag football. Honestly, just put the flags on because they
I'm
weren't
afraid
hitting.
of an Achilles or something.
Yeah,
They weren't hitting.
I think they just should make it a designation. So, hey, you're a Pro Bowl player this year. Great job. You had a good season.
Yeah.
But it's just a label they put on people, just like all pro.
Do the skills
challenge,
competition.
and that's
That was
it.
fun.
That's it.
That was a lot of fun to watch.
And expand the skills challenge.
Yeah.
the game was shit.
I mean, I grew up with a quarterback challenge. You remember that? Where they'd
No.
have like quarterbacks like try to hit moving targets.
Oh
and it'd
yeah,
be
the
like,
things would move back and
yeah,
forth.
it'd be like Troy Aikman versus Drew Bledsoe. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, it was the worst line, I think, of the entire season. The over-under for the Pro Bowl was 51.
What?
Yeah. I don't know who made it. I guess because the last few have been lower scoring, so they thought, oh, maybe it's going to be,
was the
Idiots made
final?
that line.
It was 38-31. They were 20 points off.
Oh really?
If you took the under this weekend, you're a fucking idiot.
Man.
51. And then
no
the
tackling.
All-Star game for the NHL, that was also like crazy low. It was something like 12. That's what one team scores.
I didn't watch that either last night. It's I don't know. It all just everything after the Kobe thing, everything just got like glossed over.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, but the skills competition, that's fun. I remember watching it last year. Watching the kickers try to do tic-tac-toe, even dodgeball at the end.
Yeah.
Was a
the
blast.
dodgeball was great.
Do a fucking dodgeball.
Jarvis
game.
Landry killed it. He was
Yeah.
like by himself, and he was like 4-on-1 or something, and he won.
That's
he was
awesome.
throwing, he
That's
was rolling
fun.
the balls back to them, and they were trying to
And
hit
they
him.
probably
and he was
like
just
that
catching
too.
everything.
But what happens when someone gets injured playing dodgeball?
Well,
Man, that's just fucking bad luck.
yeah.
dude. All right, let's do some prop bets.
Yes.
Prop bets.
How about
for the-
instead of the Pro Bowl,
Yeah.
everyone who makes the Pro Bowl has to go on American Gladiators
Yeah, do something
That
like
would be fun.
or Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
Something like, physical, but not like you're going to get hurt or football-wise, tackled. All right, so how should we do this? Should we start? I don't
Same
wanna do
format. We're picking a bet for the person next to us.
it. Okay, that's a good idea. Let's see. Well, let's do
Has the line changed on the?
the actual game.
Yeah. Is it
2.5
still minus? It's 2.
Oh, it's -2 now.
2.
Wow. Why? San Francisco's going to win.
Oh, I
Well,
disagree.
just relax.
San
we'll get there.
Francisco's going to win.
I
Let's
disagree.
do the fucking coin toss first, for God's sakes. Who do you think?
Wait, you can bet if Joe Montana's tossing the
Yeah.
coin. Go back up.
Yeah.
Will Joe Montana toss the coin? Is he the guy who's been picked to toss the coin?
I don't know.
Then why the fuck?
I mean, Joe Montana's going to be there, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but
that's silly.
He played for both teams.
He did.
well, I mean, that's already a guarantee? Wouldn't he be like?
I'm gonna
Fox?
Google that. Who's tossing because that?
I mean, the
what-
odds are right now that he doesn't, right?
What is the? The odds are against him doing it. But does that just mean they're saying like, hey,
I thought the ref tosses.
will
the,
he? Yeah.
That's what I thought. Do we
no,
know
they usually have some like honorary person.
Yeah, captain. They come out. They show the coin.
it probably
But I
will
thought
be
the
him.
ref-
No, the
does
ref
it.
shows the coin, and then I thought they have somebody,
It'll
a
be Joe
dignitary or
Montana.
a celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought, what's his name flipped it a couple years ago? The Jets quarterback,
Yeah,
Broadway
Joe Namath, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
was
he
at that
actually
game.
flipped it.
I'm gonna say
Oh, he
Joe
did.
Montana flips it.
Oh yeah, I would. Yes. Who else is gonna flip it? Flip it for real. Flip it. Flip it for real. Does it land on?
Yeah, it says it on Google. Like that, I don't get that bet. He's tossing the coin. How is that a prop bet?
Well,
That's been announced.
easy
So-
money,
Yeah,
guys.
go get your money. Go get
that
paid.
Fucking cash right
Go
now.
get paid.
None of us will do it, but easy cash. Joe Montana tosses the coin. Does it land on heads or tails?
It's tails all day.
Tails.
I don't know why anyone would bet against tails.
Okay, so Montana and tails.
Montana and tails.
Who wins?
Do you disagree?
I mean, I'm a heads guy, but I do think it'll be tails this Super Bowl.
Tails, okay.
If San Francisco is calling it, then it will be tails. If Kansas City calls it, it will be heads.
All right. Why?
Because I said so.
Do you think that if Kansas City gets the ball, whoever wins the toss, do they accept the ball or do they give it to the other team?
Andy Reid's going to give it to the team.
So you hit tails, and you said who's going to win the toss? Tails?
If it's tails, San Francisco. If it's heads, Kansas City.
Okay. All right, so San Francisco wins the toss. They defer. Let's see. What else we got here? Let's not do the ends here. 49ers by wager cutoff. Let's do. Where's the fucking fun ones?
By the way, the coin toss last year was tails, so I think this year it will be heads.
Follow the pattern. Tails, tails.
I don't
It's gonna
wanna
be
do
tails.
fucking scores all the time. I want to do like the fun fucking ones. Pick the side.
This is sloppy.
Yeah, this is super sloppy.
Come on, my bookie.
Where is the fucking fun ones?
Chiefs by 42 points.
Chiefs by 42.
So you think San Fran wins?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. They're going to pound the ball against the Chiefs' defense. Now, the Packers could not stop the run on the edge, which is why Raheem Mostert had a great game because he's a very fast running back who can get to the edge. The Chiefs are much faster than the Packers' defense, so they can cover the edge, but you can pound it up the middle, and the 49ers have the best fullback in football, and Tevin Coleman should play, and if Tevin Coleman plays, that is his game, and they're going to run it all over. They're going to keep Mahomes off the field, and then when Mahomes is on the field, Shanahan's going to create all these different schemes and looks that Mahomes hasn't seen before, and he's going to rattle him a bit. He's going to confuse him, and the pass rush is going to get to him. And I think the Chiefs will still put up a few points, but San Francisco is going to have a huge advantage in time of possession. They're going to win by, I would say, 8 points. And it's going to be a good game, and I would also take the under.
At under 55.
Everyone's taking the over. I would take the under.
I like the under too, just because of the pressure of the Super Bowl. I think they'll run the ball, try to keep
Francisco's gonna run
Mahomes
the
off
ball.
the ball, off the field.
Look at what they've done all year. Don't all of a sudden change it because it's a big game.
I
They don't
also like
throw.
San Francisco. I don't know if it's by 8. I think it could be by a field goal. I think the game could come down to. I think it's going to be a good close game. We'll be excited about it. I think that they cover the. They win, so they'll definitely. They're.
I think it is going to be a lot of field. I think there's more than 5 field goals kicked.
That's why I think the under is not a bad call.
Mm-hmm.
I think San Francisco's defense, just by the ability to be able to rush for and possibly put pressure on Mahomes and drop 7 back, have a spotter on him, have someone shadowing him. Richard Sherman's been in big games before. I think Kansas City's going to have a little bit of, we've never been here.
Yeah.
Sort of, this is all new to us. None of them have been to won a Super Bowl, I don't believe.
Andy Reid's been there though.
But they lost. So I think that there'll be a little more nerves in the Kansas City locker room, and I think San Francisco's defense plus the way they can run the ball and take time off the clock, keep Mahomes off the field, is a good chance they're going to win.
Just remember, Shanahan was the coordinator who gave up a 28-3 lead in another Super Bowl. So
Was he offensive or defensive?
offensive.
Well, that's more
Yeah.
of a defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
he did
still-
take the.
it's
Scored-
50-50.
You scored a good amount of points on
He
the
also-
Patriots defense.
He also didn't have the running game that they have.
Yes.
With the scheme they have. I mean,
Yes.
Devonta Freeman was great, right? Am I thinking of the right
Yeah.
guy? Yeah. And he was effective, but they can just by getting first downs, taking time off the clock. I think they can. You're not dealing with Bill Belichick on the other side. Mm-hmm. Andy Reid is no Bill Belichick. I don't think so. But I think Andy Reid is
He doesn't cheat.
when he is forced he really can come through. Like I remember there was a third and one play, and he went, instead of running the ball, he knew he had that matchup with Tyreek Hill and just went deep, and they scored a touchdown. And that to me is like, oh, okay, Andy Reid's being like, I'm going to continue to put pressure down. So I think he's not gonna shy away from trying to throw the ball downfield. I think he'll throw it. Richard Sherman, I don't think he's afraid of Patrick Mahomes, nor Andy Reid is afraid of Richard Sherman. So they're going to score. Can San Francisco keep him off the field? We'll see.
I think so.
I think
if they stick to their game plan.
This is the closest Super Bowl as far as the spread in years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good game.
I mean, honestly, I have no idea who wins. I want to take KC because Mahomes can score 14 points in 5 minutes.
Honestly, could go either way, but I really like San Francisco.
Me too. Who do you think the MVP is going to be?
Not Garoppolo. It's going to be someone on the defensive side. So maybe Bosa.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe Sherman.
What are the odds for that?
Yeah, I want to see what... MVP.
Because I'm going to guess Bosa would be about 25 to 1 odds.
Mahomes, Garoppolo, Mostert, Damian Williams, Kittle.
That's surprising. Garoppolo. I mean, they may
1,600.
They may force Garoppolo into needing to throw, but if they're doing that, then Kansas City's going to win the game. I mean, I think it's going to come down to Nick Bosa. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, look, if Garoppolo first two possessions,
Tevin Coleman plus 6,000. I mean, if he's healthy and he's playing, I'm telling you, it's going to be a Tevin Coleman game. That wouldn't be a bad pick. Those are really good odds.
I did a fantasy. You could pick 5 players for the Super Bowl, 1 captain, and then 4 other players.
Yeah, I'm playing that as well.
That one too? Yeah, I took Tevin Coleman in that one. I mean, Nick Bosa.
I love those odds.
1,600, yeah.
I love those odds.
I mean, he's going to need 2 sacks and probably a fumble, something big's going to have to happen
for him, though.
Yeah, I mean, it can happen for sure.
Keep scrolling down.
Who else we got here?
Oh, LaShawn McCoy. He's not even going to play, unfortunately. Maybe it's what if it is a field goal game and Robbie Gould was to hit like 6 field goals?
They'll never give it to a kicker.
You don't know that. What if he hits like a 58-yard field goal for the win, and he's hit 6 field goals, and they win, 18-10? Who do you give it to then? You have to give it to Robbie Gould. He hits a 61-yard field goal for the Super Bowl win, goes 6 for 6.
They'll give it to the placeholder before they give it to the kicker.
Is it 10,000 though?
Yeah.
So you put $1 down, you win 10,000?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's not a bad idea, dude. I mean, he'd have to make a ton of fucking kicks. It's not just going to make that game-winning kick.
The other one, Kyle Juszczyk.
Yeah, another one. Because, I mean, think about it. If they handed the ball to him before they handed the ball to the running back,
I'm not even saying he scores. I'm not even saying he scores the touchdowns. He's the guy that's opening all the holes. So if their run game is really successful,
they're not going to give the fucking MVP.
Come on,
the fullback.
Brenton.
Maybe he's the guy that's opening the holes, but then they get it down to the goal line and they run a fullback.
Who's opening the holes in your head?
He's opening the holes in my head. They're
not going to give
plus 20,000, Steve.
Without scoring a touchdown or 5. They're not going to give the MVP of the Super Bowl to a fullback.
Okay, then let's say he has had, I think, 2 or 3 games where he's run a little, up route.
And they'll talk about that on San Francisco radio for the next year. But that's as far as the accolades that this guy's going to get.
Hear me out. These are supposed to be fun prop bets. Don't fucking pick the guy
I'm not saying that.
Don't take the guy that's plus 130. Let's look at the guy that's plus 20,000.
Yeah, okay. He's got to score a touchdown, though. There's no way.
Yeah, he could. They're on the goal line. They're stacking the box. They're going, it's going to Mostert. Let's load the box.
I give you 80,000 to 1 odds saying you're going to pick Juszczyk, how do you say his name?
Yeah, Juszczyk.
Juszczyk to be the MVP without scoring a touchdown. 80,000 to 1 odds.
I would take that.
Well, you're a moron.
I'm a moron who's won $1 million.
Oh. I don't want to hear that anymore because as soon as this Super Bowl's over, that's over too.
And then we reset.
And then here
I go on to the next season.
You live on what's happening in the future. Now,
we're gonna do the fantasy baseball.
Great. Cleanse our palates.
We're going to do a league, and we'll open up the Patreon to have a few of the Patreon people in the league as well.
Who will the Super Bowl MVP thank first? Their teammates, God, the coach, the family, the owner, or don't thank anyone?
No, the teammates.
That's my favorite one.
Teammates.
So Jimmy Garoppolo is going to thank his teammates first. Patrick Mahomes might thank God first, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's a God-fearing man.
Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo is like, I got this big dick, these looks, and fuck it, man. There's no need to thank God. Yeah, I think Mahomes goes with God if it's Mahomes.
Not a bad call. Well, what about him thanking Andy Reid? Andy Reid gets his first Super Bowl win.
I think that's the best on that bet to take on there.
No. You got to first.
I could see that.
First and foremost, that all thanks to the God Almighty.
This one's
We
for
could've-
John.
Then it's like we could have done this. I couldn't have done this without my teammates, my coach, that whole thing. But
Yeah.
you
can't
talk
say-
about
Bad call.
first.
It's not a bad call.
You can't thank God second. That's for
No.
sure.
Jimmy Garoppolo is like, this is a team effort. I want to thank my coaches, this whole city, the fans, the whole thing.
Yeah, he's not mentioning.
No,
God.
he's not mentioning God. The only God he has is when the girl screams, "Oh God," when she's fucking him. Okay. Will the quarterback win the MVP or any other position?
Any other position.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I
take
don't
the
like the
other position?
quarterbacks because I'm pulling for San Francisco to win.
Ooh. Will Jennifer Lopez or Shakira's outfit malfunction?
No.
No.
We will have no outfit malfunctions.
No.
I bet you they give a full test to those things first,
Yes.
the win test.
Yes.
Will Jennifer Lopez and Shakira
Yes.
kiss?
Oh no.
Kiss.
No.
No.
I want them to, but they won't.
You can't.
They won't.
This one's a definite yes, though. Sorry, I skipped ahead in my
Will
mind.
Jennifer Lopez show butt cleavage?
Not bad odds either.
I honestly would love to know what butt cleavage is to them, but yeah, I mean, her ass is going to be out there.
Yeah. She was just in that Hustlers movie.
So do we have to see crack to be, is that like, you have to see a
Yeah.
line of crack?
Yeah.
Or-
Plumber's crack.
I don't think you're going to see plumber's crack. You're going to see her ass on display,
Yeah.
but I don't think you see any line of ass crack. No way.
I think you do.
No way, dude.
Oh, there'll be a little line.
No.
This
Yeah.
is the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the families
But this
are
is
watching.
J-Lo, too.
I mean, she's going to get
Families.
into it, moving it around, but I think that's going to be a real skin tight outfit. It's not going to move
Families
down.
and all the sponsorship money.
If butt cleavage means ass crack, I don't think that's coming out. So I say no to that.
So you both say no, and I'm the only one saying yes.
yeah,
Yes.
because you're an idiot. Will J-Lo or Shakira be caught lip syncing?
No.
No.
They're not going to get.
They
They
are.
are 100%.
But
Will
they won't get
Alex
caught.
Rodriguez
Yes.
be shown?
Yes.
Oh,
Because when
100%.
Timberlake did it, they kept cutting to Beal.
Yep.
So absolutely.
100%. He'll be there with his stupid grin. Will DJ Khaled make an appearance on stage? I always say yes. Because why? I mean, like, I assume he's everywhere, even during the Nipsey Hussle thing last night. Everyone else is, like, just emoting a talent.
You know, I've
Meek
gone to-
Mill, like, emotional rap in the beginning, a cappella, no music, no beat, no nothing. Straight into, like, another guy comes out with me, and then, like, yo, DJ Khaled, just passing the ball over to John Legend, who's beautifully singing on a piano. So that, I mean, the man's got no shame. Of course he's showing up at the goddamn Super Bowl.
Been to 3 Laker games, and he's been at 2 of them.
Yeah, DJ Khaled's there 100%. 100%. What else we got? Will either drink Pepsi? No. No, they're not. They don't.
no.
Jennifer Lopez hasn't had a fucking carbonated soda in her entire life. Will Jay-Z be shown during the
Yes.
halftime show?
Absolutely.
I say no.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No. He does have that partnership
Yes.
with the NFL, but no.
Yes.
Will Shakira and Jennifer Lopez twerk?
Shakira's going to.
They both will, and it's the reason they're on the halftime show, right?
Yeah, and how's that the underdog, though? That's crazy.
What are these football ones? I like.
Yeah, these are
Who's
going to
score first? And
First place.
Did you remember that Seahawks Broncos Super Bowl from 2013? I believe it was.
Seahawks.
And the first score was a safety.
Yeah, I was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you called that, it was like 1 to 200 odds.
That's true. That would safety on the first play of the game. Jimmy Garoppolo versus
I mean, technically, it was a kickoff on the first play of the game, but
I want more rushing. I want more like fucking fun ones. What about the last year we did the national anthem.
The length.
The length of it. Where's that?
Yeah, Demi Lovato's singing it this year.
She was great last night too. She fucked up and had to start over.
At the Grammys?
Yeah.
And they let her?
Well, yeah, it was just her and a piano. Like she got emotional. I think she sang the first line of the song and then it was like, and then she just stopped. She goes, "Can we start over?"
So on the left, go down. You'll see Super Bowl national anthem.
Bingo. All right. Color for Demi Lovato: black, red, blue. I'm going with. Hold on. Black, red, blue, gray, green.
What was she
pink.
wearing last night?
She was wearing white last night.
I wish they had a field option for that.
I'm saying red. Wait, red's a color. I don't think she's gonna wear a color of either team. That's why I'm saying.
Unless she's gonna go pink.
So you got red for the Chiefs, and you got kind of reddish.
Darker red.
She's gonna wear blue. Blue or black? Fuck.
I think purple, but it's not on there.
Blue's got a higher odds. I'm gonna go with blue. Blue's got a higher odds. I'm going with blue.
I'm with you on blue, Steve.
All right.
It's the closest thing to purple.
Over under 123 seconds. Let me see. Ready? Let's do it again. Get the timer out.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
Go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts they watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Bam! What was that?
That was
Minute 20.
No, it was a minute and 30.
Oh my God, it's so close to Demi. Will she go over me or under me? I mean, that's pretty.
She's going to go over.
She's going to go over.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even really give my all there.
I mean,
Yeah.
and if she
the-
could do it
the
half as good as
over
I did.
is another 30 seconds. 123 and a half seconds is 2 minutes, 3.5 seconds.
Yeah. Whoever made these lines obviously has never sung
wait
the
a minute,
anthem
wait a
themselves.
minute, wait a minute.
You weren't you didn't milk any of the notes.
But I did it for a minute 3.
You did it a minute and 30.
Minute 30. That's 90 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
90 seconds.
Oh boy. Okay. That takes it.
She's
Okay.
gonna milk it, and
123. That's
I think you always take the over. Always take the over with the anthem.
123 is almost 2 fucking minutes, dude.
No.
Now, did they count it from when she starts? Because it could be.
That's when she starts singing.
That's when she begins.
Oh, you know, and then it's like,
Yeah,
is that-
no, it's,
all right.
it's as soon as her voice starts, and then
I'm
when
taking
she
the
hits that
under.
last.
You're going to take the under.
2 minutes is fucking gluttonous, dude. You saw what
We're
I
a
just
gluttonous
did.
country, and that's the
Yeah,
most
but you
gluttonous
just-
day.
You saw what I just did. Magic. And I did it in a minute and 30 seconds. No need to fucking make it any more than
Yeah,
that.
I also like the under.
I'm taking
and
the
the odds
under
are
on
better.
that. Fuck yeah.
Let's get
Always
paid.
going
Keep
over.
it brief. Keep it pithy, Demi. All right? Length of national anthem. We did that. What do you mean length of that? What the fuck?
Oh, you can bet on the microphone, too?
Wait a minute. You can bet all the way down to here. Look, all the way down to 115 seconds.
She's not going to have a mic stand. She's going to have a wireless mic that she's going to be holding, and she's going to sing like that. No mic stand. Put the money on the no mic stand. I don't.
No mic
Do you
stand.
think? I can't think of any time I've watched someone sing the national anthem with a mic stand.
What are you talking about? Ready? Oh,
No. Oh, say-
No, Brendan.
Yeah.
If you're like, you have to have one hand for the fucking.
Yeah, you can do that.
No, you
Yeah,
can't have
no
the
mic
other one
stand.
there.
No one's bringing out a mic stand.
I think there'll be a mic stand.
Yeah, Whitney Houston had a mic stand.
She had a mic stand.
And everyone's
One of
manager's going, you don't have a mic stand? I want them to
What
see
are
you.
Whitney?
I want them to see you.
Demi Lovato's hair color completely black, or will there be highlights? I say highlights, 100%. Take a chance, Demi. Come on. Any player takes a knee during the anthem? Abso-fucking-lutely not. No way.
No way.
Not a chance. Racist makes. Oh, I think it makes a racist fist. Raises a fist during the anthem. No, there'll be no Black Power fist. I don't believe.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Ooh, who'll be shown first? The 49? I'm saying, look, you got Jimmy Garoppolo, you got Patrick Mahomes.
It has to be Mahomes.
Yeah.
Mahomes is the bigger star, but Mahomes is going to be sitting next to Fat Andy Reid. Now, you want people seeing Fat. It's going to be Mahomes, then Fat Andy. At least Shanahan's a decent-looking dude. Next to Garoppolo, it'll go like Garoppolo, then over to Shanahan, I think.
Oh, it's gonna be Mahomes.
No. It's going to be Mahomes. State Farm.
You guys
Yeah.
are both wrong. That's fine. Microphone color will be black, right? You think she bedazzles the mic? Mm-hmm. This is more fun than the fucking game.
It'll be like white with little diamonds on it.
Will any team have a scoring drive that takes less than the national time of the national anthem?
Yes.
Ooh!
Yes, absolutely.
Will you have a scoring drive? Now that means like more. Okay, yes. I think
Yeah.
there'll be. I think someone will hit a one or two like play drive.
Yeah, two-play drive, a touchdown to Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce or Mostert or Coleman
like
breaks
that.
through and
Yeah.
breaks it off for 70 yards. Yeah.
No, I like that.
And that's the only one we've all agreed on too.
Yep. Oh my God! Will Demi Lovato re-enter rehab within 30 days of the Super Bowl? Yes
awful.
or no? My God! I'm no.
Who's betting on that?
No.
But yes,
But I mean, if you've heard anything and she doesn't seem
Yes.
well or stable, let us know.
you guys are monsters, but yes.
Will she omit a word during the national anthem? I think I fucked up a little
You
bit.
did.
It's easy to do. I'm gonna say no. She's probably a pro.
Yeah.
Well, she tweeted when she was a little girl that she wanted to sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl, and then she posted that post a little while ago. So she's been practicing this in her head for years and
Yeah.
years. Probably more so than most who have done it.
Where are the other ones that I want to see? Props. Oh, okay. Fuck.
Jesus Christ,
I
Steve.
know. Sloppy pod. All right. Where are the... Okay. Kicker props. Defensive props.
Gatorade shower?
Gatorade shower. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, let's see. All right. We've covered the
Here we
beginning of
go.
the game, Gatorade shower. The line. Oh, boy. Lime green or yellow is the favorite. No.
No,
Red's the favorite.
Red's the favorite, but I would go
Orange.
I'd go lime green yellow.
I would too.
Give me 3 versus give me 1.
Lime green, yellow.
And at better odds.
Oh, I do like red, though. Both teams have red in their colors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look that up,
I think
though.
that's why they're the favorite. The red's the favorite. But then again, blue seems to be the one that everyone goes to. You know
It
why?
won't be blue.
It's not going to be blue.
Why do you think though?
Because I feel like blue's the one that, like, well, maybe it's because the Patriots have won all the time. Like, it doesn't stain as much. Like, you can still do a post game. Red fucking Gatorade.
Yeah, it's gonna look like blood.
Blood all over. Like, you're gonna get stains and stuff.
It's not a
Ooh,
good.
Steve.
What?
There's a whole article written on what teams drink what Gatorade.
Really?
Yeah.
So, what do the 49ers drink?
Oh, this is from 2009. God damn it.
Hey, we need updated information.
Come on.
Some bullshit.
Oh, here we go. Odds on what color would be dumped. So blue Gatorade was dumped on Bill Belichick last Super Bowl. Since Super Bowl 35, we've seen orange, clear, and none 4 times apiece, none being water. Red Gatorade has never been dumped on the winning coach of a Super Bowl.
Red never. Yeah. So red's, fuck, but this could be a first. Red, I think, is a terrible idea. I'm going to go with blue. I'm going blue.
Well, it also depends on what kind of Gatorade you can go through their footage and see what color they're drinking through the season,
Doesn't
can't you?
necessarily mean they're going to drink the same one, though, that day.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you've seen over the course of the season, they're always drinking the same one.
Since 2001, the color of Gatorade has matched the team's color scheme 3 times. We've also seen a trio of clear liquid results from 2007 to 2010. So those are typically watermelon, strawberry, or possibly even just water.
I think blue.
I think lime green yellow is the way to go because they both have yellow as a secondary color too.
Yeah.
You're probably right, but I like my odds at 500. I'm taking the blue.
Here's the stats you want to hear. Since Super Bowl 35, we've seen orange 4 times, clear 4 times, water 4 times, yellow 3 times, blue twice, and purple twice.
Yeah, I mean, really.
We've never seen red.
No, it looks bad, and plus it stains everything.
Yeah.
It stains your fucking skin. Do you ever get red Gatorade on shit? It stains. I'm going blue, 100%. If you need one thing to bet on, if you have $1 and you say I got to turn this into the rest of my life, you bet on blue Gatorade plus 500. There's your 500. You take that 500 and you throw it down on the fact that the 49ers are going to be the Super Bowl champions this year.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it. I think it's the year of Mahomes. I think Andy Reid gets his. Go Chiefs.
Sorry, Andy.
Who cares? Enjoy it while it lasts, 49ers or Kansas City Chiefs, because next year is the year of the Big Blue coming at you. Just off the presses, breaking news like our buddy down in Arizona, Freddie Kitchens, hired as the Giants' tight ends coordinator. I thought we hired Joe Judge as the head coach guy, and wasn't he the tight ends guy down in or the wide receivers coach? Couldn't he do both jobs?
Yeah.
We have 4 people on our staff that have head coaching experience in either the NFL or college. And combined records of those are
Please be the Hard Knocks team. Please. Please.
We don't need eyes on us.
So many storylines.
Do not need eyes on us at all. Please. We don't need it.
You finished in the bottom 5, though, right?
We're trying to just
Did they not?
become respectable again.
So
I think so.
you're in the bottom 5. That means you're eligible.
Great.
They select one team from
We
the
don't
bottom
need it.
5.
Thank you, HBO. Hard pass. Don't need it.
Come
Pick
on.
somebody
All
else.
those egos in one
You
room.
want to follow Freddie Kitchens around 2 years
Hell
in a row?
yes.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Get back in the kitchen.
No, thank you. It's over. Just let us live, please, in New York.
No.
I want to see Gettleman's process.
New Jersey.
Oh, Gettleman's
I wanna
process.
see him get to work
Joe
every day.
Judge. I just hope Garrett. Anyway, this weekend golf. By the way, I won fantasy. I won $15. I came in 3,000th place. 3,000, I think it was. It was fucking great this weekend. I had Tiger Woods, John Rahm, Brandt Snedeker. I did pretty well. But this week they moved to Arizona to the Waste Management in Scottsdale, which is like one of the most fun. What?
That's what it's called.
The Waste Management. Why is that so funny to you? It's
That's
the name of
silly.
a company.
It's just
Did you ever hear-
ridiculous.
They're a big corporation, Brent.
We got to get a sponsorship. Okay, let's go with garbage.
Yeah, they're a $1 billion company.
I finished in 19,574th
what an
place and took home $8.
What an idiot.
What an idiot.
I'm like 10,000 people
I'm just
better than
picking
you.
people based on their names.
I like, well, I don't know who I like yet this weekend. I always like Phil Mickelson down in Scottsdale, but he's not playing there. He went to fucking Dubai to get that cash. Why turn down 6 figures just to show up for an appearance fee?
Bullshit.
Yeah, you know, there's a couple guys that play well down there a lot. Ben On plays well down in Scottsdale. Look for him. But yeah, they moved to Scottsdale this weekend. I'm digging this fantasy golf thing, though. I'm going to keep doing that every single week.
Yeah.
It's fun. It keeps things interesting
Right?
over the weekend.
I'm into basketball now because of the daily fantasy basketball. Been
really-
watching basketball a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Never did that.
It's going to be tough this week watching. But the Lakers actually canceled their next game.
Yeah.
Or they postponed it. All right. Well, we hope you enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday, everyone. Thank you for watching us and listening. And please let someone else know. Tell them about the podcast. Rate, subscribe. We've launched our Patreon page. Thank you to our first 3 Patreon members. We have 3 Patreon members. We thank you. Casper,
They
I know
should be in the league if they want to be in the league.
They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You can sit on Brenton's face for
You guys run the podcast now.
Thank you very much. Please let everyone else know about the Patreon page. Are you gigging this weekend, or you're in town, right?
I'm in town, but I got family in town.
Okay. I'm at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So if you're near there, come check me out at the Comedy Room. That's what it's called.
I thought it was called the Comedy Club.
Comedy Club Room. It's
called the Comedy Club.
The Comedy Club.
Google the Comedy Club and Google
in the
be like,
Hard
what are you
Rock in
talking
Fort
about?
Lauderdale. I'm with Jeff Danis all weekend long. Lucas, you in town?
I'm in town, and then February 6th, I'll be in La Jolla with Steve Simone.
Dude.
Watch The Ringers this Friday.
Just for the Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Thursday show.
Oh, yeah. The Ringers is Brenton.
I'm February 14th, but
February
watch
14th.
it every Friday for the next few weeks.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for listening again, and we'll be back soon next week. Bye-bye. Sloppy Pod. Fucking.
Come on, man.
My phone died.
The Bachelor's on right now.
Is it? Oh, The Bachelor's on. Guys, next week we'll do The Bachelor again, too. Bye.
Thank you very much for joining me. How you been? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Steve Renazizi. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Fucking lit. I'm the guy. Steve Renazizi. Lit. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Fucking lit. I'm the guy. Steve Renazizi. What's the odds? 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 What's
So much Game of Thrones.
You're just watching all of them?
Non-stop.